Hey guys, um, this is gonna be talking about prices of grocery, um, and why things have been moving up and skyrocketing for multiple reasons. Um, first thing is obviously the theft. I think that's the thing that gets overlooked the most, um, and that's actually why there's stores that are closing is mainly because of theft. But what is interesting, and I think it's pretty sad, um, but I am not surprised. I kind of expected this. And it's sad that I was able to expect this, and there's people that have not, which is there has been a mass closing of Family Dollar, which is owned by Dollar Tree, and those stores have been kind of raided in a sense. So much stuff has been stolen, and that's part of the reason why the prices are going up. There's a term called shrink, which is items that have either been lost or stolen or damaged or expired. Um, it's basically a loss for the company or a loss for the store, or in the store. And yeah, I I do actually know that this is not going to stop. This is not going to slow down. There isn't going to be any of these really nice, cheap alternative places after a while. Um, the people that are stealing could care less about what happens 5 years, 10 years from now. They're focused on what they can get and what they can get away with right now. And obviously, like when you look at Dollar Tree, prices have gone from 99 cents to over a dollar to $1.25, and at some places $1.50, and other places are going to be moving up to that. It's just crazy. It's insane. But I do think the other issue is pricing their customers out, and that's been actually a thing that's actually been happening at multiple places. Grocery stores have been pricing their customers out. Um, Customers are buying less food, and that actually there's customers leaving from one place to another, then to another, then to another. So it's really tough to have a returning customer, which is what most grocery stores build upon, is the return having a frequent customer that comes in often. And I mean, it's just gone around everywhere, no matter what store. I've worked at a couple different stores, and I've heard it for a while. Um, it's been a continuation climb, and I don't know if the statistics. I watched a YouTube video with some statistics on it. I don't think that's actually accurate. It's saying fast food's going up at a 5% increase, and then groceries going up at a 1.2. I think it really depends on which grocery store. There's a lot of grocery stores that are going up way faster than that. Um, I've witnessed a grocery store, I won't say the name, but I've witnessed a grocery store that in the span of 6 months, the price has gone up 30 cents. That's much faster than a 5, no, at a 1.2% increase. And it's not showing any signs of slowing down because there's no slowdown of theft and there's no slowdown of losing workers. And that's the other thing is there's lots of workers that this started a while ago, years ago. That workers were like, oh, we're underpaid. We should be getting more money. Well, at some places, there's a minimum wage increase for, say, you're working at a fast food place, or you're working at a grocery store or retail, or the minimum wage is bumped up, but at some places, they're still paying the workers the same amount. So then what happens? You got management that they basically, at that point, some of them have said we're dedicating our life to the grocery store or the retail or whatever. That's our way we're going to make ends meet. And if I continue to notice that the increase of interest rates and everything is going up, what can I do to still make the money? I'm going to work extra hours. So they get scheduled extra hours because they're still being paid hourly. And that's the other thing too, is a lot of grocery stores, retail, that kind of stuff. Even as a manager, you're still paid hourly. And part of the problem is that too, because if the management is working extra hours, instead of 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, etc., what happens? The other workers, the workers that you're managing, they don't get as many hours. Or when there's a bump up, they give themselves a bump up, or they get a bump up because they get the credit for it. So there's a lot of problems going on with that. Unfortunately, I don't really know if there's any kind of solution for it. It is what it is. But yeah, I've noticed that there's people that I've worked with that are upset because they're noticing this, and it's a continuation happening, and it's unfortunate. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. As far as for fast food's really been hiking up. I thought it was funny. There was an interview for a news channel, and they were talking about how the prices have been skyrocketing of fast food. Wendy's went out and said that they're going to try to help by making a $11 deal meal. Now in 2020, just 4 years ago, how much was that meal? It was $5 for the deal meal. So it's very much, if you're actually looking, you do the research and point things out, it is so obvious where they're trying to get a fast one on you. It's an all grocery, or not grocery, well, it isn't grocery. And I kind of showed an example of that. The other thing is, because they're going up by cents, you don't really notice it as a customer. I mean, it's the same with fast food. Oh, we got a really good deal. It seems like a good deal right now, but then again, it's like, well, how much was it just 4 years ago? It's gone up over $6. $6. And that's considered a good deal now. That's over double what the price of it 4 years ago was. So, there's a lot of problems going on, and I think this has gone too far, that there is a point of no return. This is going to be the norm. And yeah, if you go and look up what the price of a gallon of milk would be, I think it was $20.40, $20.45, something like that. It was $64. That might be an understatement. Think about it.